I didn't know my dad growing up, but later in life as an adult, I got to know him. And I got to be there for him and tell him about Jesus before he passed. And I was holding his hand when he passed. My father-in-law was the greatest man alive, besides my husband. I don't know where we'd be if it wasn't for Louis. God put us together. He rescued us. And my kids were before him, but they are his. We're proof that blood isn't everything, that adoption can be a beautiful thing. He's the best grandpa ever. He takes after my father. Happy Father's Day. I love you all.
Well, he was a hard worker. He always liked to be an independent contractor. He never seemed to like to work by the hour. He always liked to do things that would reflect the work he did. He was always dreaming about doing something bigger. Thanks a lot for the work ethic you showed us. Happy Father's Day.
So my dad, I mean, like overall, I could just say that like he was extremely present when I was growing up. He was the one that took me to doctor's appointments. He came and ate lunch with me every Friday when I was in elementary school until I started kicking him out. He came to everything that I was involved in, and he really just like taught me a lot of stuff that I like now. Like he taught me how to throw a football. He taught me how to play basketball. He taught me, he wouldn't teach me how to play guitar. I don't know why, but he wouldn't do that. But he taught me a lot of things growing up, and he really has been like the best dad that I could have asked for. Okay, I have one more dad that I really need to shout out, and that's my husband, Ryan. I just wanted to, I guess, bless him and thank him for taking on two very wonderful women in my life, Kaylee and McKenna. He's really stepped up and been a fatherly figure to him, so I have to give him the biggest shout out. Love you, babe.
I love soccer, as you can tell. That's because since I remember when I was a little kid, I've always had soccer in my life because of him. He used to play, he used to coach it, we used to go to the stadium together and all that, so that's something cool. We used to play Xbox soccer. Feliz Día del Padre, te amo, que Dios te bendiga, y estoy muy feliz porque eres mi papá y por todo lo que he aprendido de ti. Feliz día.
One of my favorite things he would do is even after work, even when he was tired, he would, there I go. He would always like find time to play with us and make sure we felt loved and just took the time to be a dad. Even when he's tired, you can tell he's tired, he'll still go play volleyball with us, or like yesterday, he made a whole barbecue even though he was exhausted. He was even sick at one point and still trying to clean up the yard before we came. Without you, I wouldn't have a dad, and you didn't have to be there, but you were. And you were by my side, like, through everything in life. Happy Papa's Day.
He plays with me. Yes, he loves me. Father's Day, love you.
He's really good at teaching me about sports, and we like watching basketball and Astros and football.
He work hard and he buy us stuff. Take care of us. Happy Father's Day.
I love that my dad is always so loving and generous and there for us when we need him. Memory is going fishing with him a lot when I was little and catching a bunch of rocks. Happy Father's Day, love you.
Thinking back, I can't tell you how many times I'll like call and it's like 11 or midnight or 10 or whatever. It's late. I'm like, I'm stranded over here. I don't know, something is wrong with this car. Can you come fix it? And he would always come, and whenever you're young, you don't really appreciate that as much. You don't really think Dad, thank you so much for teaching me a lot of what it means to be a man, to have kids, and what it means to really be responsible for them and to show up whenever they need you.
I love him. And also, because he's handsome. And also, because he's kind, and also because he cooks for our family. He also helps. He cooks. My favorite food is when he cooks NBC pasta. I like Happy Father's Day.
You know, my dad was always a hard worker. I always watched him just do so many things extra. I guess nowadays it seems like it's hard to find people that are willing to put in that extra work. But so I was doing really bad in school. My grades were failing, so I got grounded. So my dad showed me a couple chords on the guitar, and even though I was grounded, I was still allowed to stay at home and play the guitar. So I actually didn't mind being grounded anymore. I started playing the guitar. My dad showed me the basics, and then I never cared about getting my grades passing again. I just stayed grounded. Dad, I love you so much. Happy Father's Day. It's so good to have you around. Happy Father's Day.
I like whenever he would take us camping when we were younger. I do love his dad joke. Happy Father's Day.
I love how musical he is and how, I love how musical he is and how he shares that with everyone in our family. Happy Father's Day.
Well, he's always been a real friendly, talkative guy. He's very kind to everybody he meets, and he's really showed me how to be more extroverted, because I've always been a very introverted type of person, and he's the type of person that'll make you want to be outgoing and learn what it is to meet the people of the world and spread. He always finds a way to spread the love of Jesus, even when he's just talking to the Home Depot clerk. Happy Father's Day. Love you, Dad.
He would dance with me in the kitchen while he was making breakfast, and we would just like sing and we would dance, and I think that's the best memory. When I was little, he would always prank me, and he would always like play around with me. Happy Father's Day.
I was skating in the backyard with Sarah's skates, her Barbie skates. I tripped, fractured my elbow. My dad ran out there, laughed at me. Then he calmed me down. I stopped crying because he was telling me I was going to be all right. My dad, very proud that you are. I love you a lot. I'm done with this. Turn it off.